So in this video, I'm actually going to guide you through the process of designing out a hero section like this. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing which we are going to do is to click where it says add new page. Then we're going to click where it says what? Edit with Elementor. Then we're gonna wait for it until it shows the next page. So we're gonna be represented by actually what? A blank canvas, which we're actually going to work on to create our likely page. So the first thing which I would actually need to do is actually remove this this page title. So we'll go where it says settings, then we're gonna scroll down and find where it says hide title, and we have successfully hide the title. So we're gonna actually create our new container. This is the main flexbox container which you're going to use. This one, direction downwards. After doing that, right, there is information which I actually want to put. So in order, I can actually start by adding a style where I'm gonna put a background color, kind of like a paper. Then I'm gonna select where it says color here. That's where you're gonna select any certain color which you want. For this case, choose paper. Then I'm gonna click here. So the thing is, I'm going to actually add two containers on top of this main container. So I'm gonna go where it says here on our menu, then I'm gonna click container, drag and drop on this space. After drag and drop on this space, right, now I'm gonna change something. I'm actually going to come here to edit the container. I'm gonna go where it says what? Content width. I'm gonna select where it says full width. After doing so, we're going to actually be using percentages. So that we can actually shrink it into about 50%, so that the other container will fit in on the right side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click right here, say 50%, 50. Then I'm gonna click here and duplicate this one. So as you can see, it went downwards. Why? Because the main direction of our main container is downwards, which I should have said sideways. Okay. Then I'm gonna click where it says what? Horizontal. Nice. Now we need to actually add our information. You see how simple it is, right? Take your time. That's how we do it. So I'm gonna start by actually adding a text editor. Then I'm gonna add another heading, right? H1 or H2. Then I'm gonna go again and add another text editor below the heading, just like that. Then I've got a information which I've written down here, which I'm gonna just come copy and paste. Okay. Then I'm gonna come here and copy my paragraph here. Then I'm gonna copy it and come here and paste it within this space. Then here I'm gonna write something, a short statement like creative. I should have written something, let me say creative. Then the second stage is actually changing the font color, the text color. Then I'm gonna come with a style. I'm gonna choose white, of course, so that this can be visible. This one I'm gonna choose again white, so that it can be visible, and the other one the same thing. After doing that, as you can see, things are kind of becoming a bit nice. I hope so. Then I'm gonna come here, go back. I want to add another container within a container of a container, nested containers. Okay, then I'm gonna come here under this one. This container is gonna contain two buttons. That's why I added a container. This container, I'm actually changed the direction to what? Is it horizontal? Horizontal, like in a row, so that when I add a button, they go sideways, right? So go back. Let's find our two buttons here. Drag and drop the first one. Then I'm gonna do this and duplicate. As you can see, it went sideways, which is something which we want. Okay. Then now what I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna actually edit the buttons. Okay, so in order, we're going to change the style of the button, the color. Then I'm gonna put I don't need any color here. So yes, the text is white. let me just put it transparent. And okay, I want to find a border type, which I'm gonna select a solid one, and it's gonna automatically take white. Then I'm gonna come here on the next button, which I'm gonna, you know, put a icon, which is gonna be like kind of like an arrow. All right, let me find an arrow which I would actually want to use. I can use this one, insert it, then I'm gonna put it on the right side. Then I'm going to go under style again on this button. On this button, I'm actually going to remove the whole color. But how am I going to do it? I'm actually going to use transparency, just like this, and seems like an invisible one. So I can actually come here and edit the text which I want to add on the first button, where I'm gonna actually say get started or learn more. Learn more, get started. Let me say get started. Get started. Then I'm gonna come here under the content, then I'm going to say learn. In case if you want to learn more, click here on this button. All right, get transferred to another page. Now I've got what I'm gonna publish this before our computer shuts down because of, okay, now I can have a look on our page and see how it looks. It looks a bit fine. I need to actually increase the what, increase, yeah, the height of the what, of that container, so that at least it fills up the whole space on the computer screen. So I'm going to click here on the main container here, and under layout, which we are already in, I'm gonna increase the minimum height. Let's see exactly like at least to this point. Let's see, update it, and I'm gonna refresh, and as you can see, it fills the whole page. But now our text is kind of on the we need to actually fix that one. So I'm going to increase the font size of our heading, first heading, under typography. Do follow me here. Then I'm going to come and increase the size to something which is actually bold enough for my eyes to see or someone to see. All right, then I'm going to do the same on the text so that I can increase the typography of the text. Okay, let's increase it so that oh no, this is too big and ugly. Okay, let's see. This is a bit okay. Let me update it. Then there is something which I actually want to fix here. I want to add a space, so that adding a space, I'm gonna use a spacer, not a divider. I'm gonna put the spacer on top of creative, update it, wait for it, go and have a preview, and now at least our information is what, a bit centered now. Okay, then this is how it will look like on the mobile phone, mobile responsive part. So on a mobile phone, we're gonna click this arrow and see how it looks. I'm gonna click this one, and as you can see, there is a lot of work to be done here. All right, so let's make this page mobile responsive. So we're gonna start by what, our main heading here. Okay, typography. As you can see, this is being applied on the mobile phone. It's not gonna affect the main desktop version. So here, there's the icon. So we should need to actually start working on it. Then I'm going to actually decrease the size of what, put the actual a good size of the a good font size here. Yeah, then on the text, I need to actually a bit decrease the text again. Okay, let me just make it a good, okay, yeah, just like this. And I'm going to come here on my what, on my buttons. Okay, select here this, I'm going to select full width, right? Then I'm going to change the direction. The direction is okay. I'm going to come here on this, on the first button, which seems like it's a bit fine. Okay, the button is okay, the button is okay. So it seems like my buttons here Since my buttons are not going sideways, they're just, dude, that is the stressful part now. Okay, so I'm gonna say learn or more info. Let me just write more info. Just like this. That's the trick. Now I'm gonna update it, and this is our mobile version of, yeah. So I'm actually going to go back to the desktop, right, so that I can actually add the background picture. This is what we're actually adding, a background picture. So I'm going to come and select on the main the main container. Then I'm gonna go under style. Then I'm gonna click on this blank space. And mind you, the pictures which I've got here, I got it from Pixel Lab. Not Pixel Lab, I mean like FreePic. Yeah, so the link is in the description if you want it. So now I'm going to come here, right? So there is our image here which is looking weird. Make sure to actually copy our code here. I've copied it. Then I'm going to come on the image. We want to make it the default size of the display to cover. As you can see, it's covered. Then I'm going to remove I'm going to say no repeat. Then what I'm going to do next, right, is gonna be, okay, we're going to, on the same container, I'm gonna minimize this one, right? I'm going to where it says background overlay, right? Gonna click it. I'm gonna click where it says gradient. I'm gonna use the color which you copied earlier. Then I'm gonna paste the code, which you can actually zoom in and take the code. The other second color, gradient, consists of 2 colors, so or more, 2 and more, maybe 1 more, yeah. Then I'm going to actually increase the opacity to the maximum. And our guy have disappeared. We need actually to solve this part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go on the second color, and I'm gonna decrease opacity just enough for our text to be seen and our guy to be seen. Then I'm gonna click where it says update. But now let's look at how it looks like on the mobile phone. So we're gonna click that mobile portrait, and you will see how it goes. Our guy is hiding here, which is not cool. We should not actually need to solve this one. So on our mobile phone, right, I'm gonna click on that container, go back to our background, right? Then I'm gonna come here. Let's see. Yes, it's on mobile portrait. I'm gonna say attachment fixed. No, I need it to be the default, the same one. Position, I'm gonna work center, right, which is at least visible on the mobile phone. But this thing which you put first of our second container is not being used because I've changed my mind. Just like in design, you can actually change your mind. So I'm gonna come here. I'm going to actually, let this body go. Just delete it, right? Then I'm going to make this container at least have some more space by actually increasing like this. Then I'm going to update. Then I'm going to go and refresh and see our preview. And voila, there is our first hero section which you managed to actually create, and it just looks a bit nice. That's what I think. I don't know about you, but I think it's nice. So actually I have to actually continue on the next part, where I'm actually going to add some more element to this web design tutorial. Cheers guys, thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Happy design, whatever. Yeah, bye.